Hey, Lizette, how's
Hi.
it going?
Good, Laura. Always great to spend the day with you.
Yes, it is.
Yes. So,
Highlight of my day.
oh, thank you. So, the week past Valentine's Day, based on our episode number one, did your Valentine's Day plans pan out the way you thought they were going to?
Well, not exactly because we were expecting some rain, which we did get rain, but not at the time that we had planned to go play at Topgolf. So, but I went ahead and canceled because we were expecting some heavy rain. Um, but it rained later on that afternoon. So, but we had an early lunch and went and got dessert with our son and his girlfriend. And so we had a
That's
really
good.
great time together. So we got to enjoy that time together. How
Well,
about yours?
our Valentine's Day was really good. I got to spend the day with my girls. We went to the zoo here, and we have some great grayback gorillas that I just think are magnanimous animals. They're just so beautiful. And I just enjoy the zoo all the time. So we did the zoo and lunch and took care of my great nephews. And they are little kids. Talking about seasons of life, that is not the season I am in, but it's always nice to visit
Yeah.
that season for a little bit. But they did educate me on what was boring and not boring. And I'm just thankful I had the right snacks.
Well, I'm sure you had lots of fun with them.
Yes.
And we also got to celebrate Galentine's
That is
together.
right.
It was the
40th
day after the
anniversary.
40th anniversary of Pretty in Pink. So we got to go to the theater, watch Pretty in Pink. Unfortunately, we did not spend what it could have cost back in 1987.
No, we did not. But we did finish all of our popcorn
Yes, we
because
did.
at the movie theater we went to, you dispense your own popcorn, which is brilliant because I got to put butter on multiple layers of the popcorn. It was delicious. We did go to Pilates the next day.
Yes, we
And we
did
stayed
go
through 2 classes.
we did go work out the next day, so I like to say
We
it's
worked
all
it off.
balanced. It's all
Well, let's just tell ourselves that and it'll be true. Well, thank you to our friends and listeners who have tuned into episodes 1 and 2, and we're gonna get started with episode 3. So, welcome to Seasons, the podcast where we explore the different chapters of life and all the beauty they hold.
We are your hosts, Laura and Lizette, and today we will be talking about or continue our conversation about decluttering, but this time focusing on a particular room, one that Lizette and I are becoming more familiar with now that we
Even
have
more.
retired, which is the kitchen.
Absolutely, Laura. And Laura, I hope I'm like just an open book here. So, you have to eat the Mediterranean diet.
Yes, it was recommended to me by my doctor last month. I had a physical, get your
Yes.
annual physical done. And after blood work showed that my cholesterol was a little high and recommended
Which
exercising,
I
which I
don't.
already do.
Yes. Well,
And
even more so now. And actually, to listeners, eating the Mediterranean diet is not going to your nearest Mediterranean restaurant.
well, you can.
That's not just, that was my solution. But that's why I'm not a doctor. So
Although
we're
yes,
learning more
it is,
recipes.
it is. We're learning more recipes. And so that was a diet that was specifically recommended to me, especially with it, being high fiber and concentrating more on the vegetables and so
Yes.
forth. And
And it's absolutely delicious. I
yeah,
love the recipe book that you have and all the things that you're making. And so I am going to start copying you. So that got us talking about the kitchen
exactly.
because now as our needs change, our seasons of life change and what we're doing, I'm spending way more time in the kitchen than I ever did when I was working. I am having to reassess and reorganize and reset my kitchen.
Yeah, absolutely. And also as we start getting a little bit older, like I said, we can't eat the things that we used to eat back,
I know.
10, 20
Oh,
years ago.
I know. I know gallbladder here, so I really do have to watch what I eat.
And then also, we just had Ash Wednesday, so we
Oh,
are in the season of Lent, and not it's not about giving up things. It's making yourself
better you.
better, a better you. And
How to
so
radiate that into the world.
yeah,
So,
and that falls into maybe eating much more healthier during this
yeah,
time.
to keep myself healthy, to keep pouring into my children, to grandchildren, to just the people around me.
Exactly. So looking at our kitchen,
So, yeah,
what
looking at the kitchen, we sat down and we were talking and discussing and going over what are the quick wins or big wins in the
yes.
kitchen that would help us reset. And the first thing we came across was to do a quick run through of the fridge and pantry and just go through everything that is expired. That's a low hanging fruit. Go through and get rid of anything that you have, like, I don't know if I'm all my fingers are pointed at me. I had a ketchup bottle that had probably like one little teaspoon in there. And so that went away because I obviously need new ketchup. So I went through and emptied everything out. Another thing to think about is if it's been in your pantry or fridge for a while and you haven't eaten it, maybe you don't want to eat it. Just
Yeah.
get rid of it. It's not serving its purpose for you.
Yeah.
That was something that I came across because there was some stuff that at a local grocery store, we found some stuff that we wanted to try. And it looked good in the store, but once I got home, I just did not want to do it. So I just thanked
Yeah.
it for its purpose and let it go.
Yeah, especially when you try those foods that they're offering free samples and you're like, "Oh yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah. It
sure that's
doesn't
gonna taste
taste
good
that
at home."
same
It
at
doesn't
my
taste the same. They
house.
don't cook you end up cooking it differently than what it's supposed to taste like.
And when I've had a long day or I'm thinking about cooking, I get back to my staples of just the things that my mom used to make that I like to make. And so
Yeah, and that was a discussion that we had that wasn't it a particular dish? Was it her Spanish rice that she would make?
yes, so I had her teach me her Spanish rice recipe, and it is every time I make it is like having my mom here with us. I really do enjoy that. Even my nephews tell me that when I make it.
Oh, that's so special.
So
It keeps the tradition going.
another thing to think about is as you're cooking, is your placement of all your items, the
Mhm.
pots and pans, the utensils, your cooking utensils, is everything in the right place?
Right. Yeah.
And that's what got us talking about, oh my gosh, we this is going into the decluttering aspect of your kitchen. And so maybe you need to take a evaluation of your utensils and do you have multiples? Do you need those multiples? Maybe you do, maybe you don't.
Yeah. It's taking
But
an inventory of your kitchen.
you
It's
know,
taking an inventory of everything that's in your pantry.
it's taking space. If you still use your George Foreman grill, great. But if you don't use it anymore, do you still need it?
I
But
never had one of those.
I did. I still have mine. The magic bullet. I don't know where the tops are, but I have the base.
Yeah,
Oh gosh, I if there was ever a person that fell for an infomercial, it is this girl. I love
we know
them.
who is up at night or watching QVC.
Yes. Oh, God, a good infomercial. That's
Yeah,
just my favorite.
so where do you start? Do you start, tackling the fridge, the freezer, the pantry? We
Yes,
we
but
talked about last week, we talked about that one drawer, starting with that one drawer, and here we are talking about the kitchen. So, same thing applies.
so
Starting with that one area of the kitchen that you can tackle whichever you
I'm just gonna
want.
tell you where my quick win is with my Yeti type cups,
Oh, yes.
mugs,
Oh, yeah.
whatever they are. I
The
have so
travel
many,
mugs.
yeah, the travel mugs. I have so many. They're missing the tops. There's some that we just don't like anymore or something. We just like how many do we really use?
Yeah.
So I had to really hone in and see like, okay, which are the ones you like to use? These are the ones I like to use. And the rest can find their way into a box and they can get donated or something just because I can't keep everything. We
Yeah.
just can't keep everything.
Yeah, and that kind of goes with the have you ever heard of the term, one in, one out?
Yes, my mother tried to tell me that all the time, but I didn't believe her.
I needed one of every color.
My mom would tell me that, and Chip would always tell me I would tell him it's 50% off. He'd tell me, "Well, it's 100% off if you don't buy it." Oh, that's so true.
Yeah. Yes, it is. It is. And
Such a wise
a
man.
and yeah, that I've come across that where I've gone to some we like to go to the Comic Cons, and so we always end up buying some type of souvenir. And I have this one cute mug that's got Princess Leia with R2D2, and it says the
Oh,
Jedi Mom on it. And it's so cute. I don't use it all the time, so those are kind of things. Yeah, that's a good spot
yeah.
to start off. Looking at all of your travel mugs, and whether
And
you use it for coffee,
and I'm at
water.
the age now where I want to have those souvenir mugs. I want to use them. So maybe the ones that I thought were all, you know, uniform, I'm like, I don't have time for those anymore. I want to see my memories a little bit.
Yeah,
That's
and
where
of
I
course,
am in
some of them
life.
may be already like, okay, you don't even know what color it was, like the color came
As
off, or
Yeah, something. I remember when we first got married, I wanted everything to be the same. I wanted all my cups to be matching my plates and everything, and that couldn't be. I was so,
yeah, and that's another thing, cups.
yeah, once kids came, that went out the door.
All the mugs, yeah, all the plasticware.
Yes.
I don't know how many. I have so many plastic cups of the school that the kids go to.
Yes. Our XX, or not XX, but I won't say our school, but the band cups
Yeah,
from when we have our spring
concert,
concert and
yes.
we sell it. I'm like, oh, my little collection, like I'm at Fiesta or something.
I know, and I have to have one of those.
Yes. Well, that's a great segue into the next quick win, Tupperware
Oh,
or
yes, all the
the
storage
storage
containers.
containers.
Yeah.
And I, after we planned this episode, that was my first cabinet that I tackled. I took everything out. I even have one of those organization drawers for my, but it was getting to where if I opened the cabinet and took out the drawer, like the Tupperware or the storage containers just kind of like poof, tumbled off because I didn't have them stacked correctly. So I went through, I stacked them, and I matched them the bottom with the top. If there was one extra top, then that top went away, and I have everything just organized right now. So we'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah, that's something that I'm gonna be tackling pretty soon here. I last year purchased glass containers.
How'd that work for you? I always think I want to do that, but then
Actually, I love the ones that I have.
okay.
They're great to use, easy to use, they're environmentally friendly, I guess you can say.
Yes, yeah, that's probably the reason why I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
But I have so many nephews, and when we cook in such big quantities, and I don't want to leave the food here, so I have extra storage containers so I can send it with them home
Oh, yeah, that's a great
because it
idea.
amazes me how much boys eat.
Oh, yeah, and I've done that before. Especially the containers that I know I'm not gonna be keeping, either I donate them, or, like, when we have family gatherings, if anybody
Yeah.
wants to take any food home, here you go.
Here you go.
Do you want it back?
Don't
No.
worry. No, don't worry about it.
Don't bring it back. Do not bring it back.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's good to have, especially if you do any type or plan to do any type of meal prep, for the week.
That's a good
That would
point.
be, something that you'd wanna keep on hand, especially if that's the route that you wanna do. So
I
you wanna have enough, but enough for you to utilize, and not enough to collect dust in the cabinet.
That's an absolutely good point because I always want to meal prep, but I also enjoy cooking the meal for the day.
Yeah.
So, it's a trade-off.
Yeah, there's some meals that, are great to at least set aside and have, especially if you have a chaotic week, and,
Yeah. And then
maybe.
some recipes just taste better the day after,
Yeah,
right?
some do.
Some really do.
Some really do. Some
So,
do, some don't.
and before we get too far away from this topic, one thing I was thinking was your cabinets. Maybe do a quick inventory of what's used as a functional cabinet and what's used as a storage cabinet. And do
Mhm.
you really want your storage in your kitchen, or do you need to or move those items to repurpose that cabinet to be a functional cabinet for you to make the cooking and everyday use easier?
Right.
And it all depends on how big your kitchen is.
Yeah,
I have a
everybody's
little kitchen, so my cabinet space is very valuable.
yeah, it's very limited. So, really, your kitchen is much more, uh,
Compact.
it's compact, so
So I've
you're
got to be
limited.
smarter. I got to think smarter and not harder here.
Yeah, so you need to remember, that George Foreman grill may have to
To
go.
go. I haven't used it since way before pandemic. So I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's time to reevaluate
And
what
what
you
was
wanna do
our
with
motto
that.
from the decluttering? The declutter, don't just reorganize.
Yes, exactly. So, moving along, before, you know, you wanna make that great meal, look at all the spices, look at the pantry, look at, the area where you do have those spices, flour, sugar, everything that you would need
For
for
cooking.
cooking,
Okay.
baking, just, go through that and organize
Organize
it.
it, declutter that. Maybe you have, I was just showing Laura mine. I had 2 baking powders. Do I really need do 2 baking
Have to
powders?
be
No,
bake
there's
more
probably a
here.
little bit in each one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so it's taking inventory of what you have, what's good, what's not, what you don't even know what you're
yeah.
supposed to use that spice for. If you have to question if you're questioning what it's
And
for.
look at the expiration date because time goes by fast.
Yeah. It's like, "I coulda sworn I bought this last month," and it was, like,
Remember I tried to make
5
you
years
the
old.
tuna from 2022? Sorry, Laura. I almost gave you salmonella.
Yeah, so those are the things that you wanna look at and make it much more visible. It's visual to you, you're able to see it, it's accessible to you, and you're not having to buy more than one, which is something that,
I love to do.
yeah, can can never have enough paprika.
Yeah, which is a seriously underutilized ingredient in my life. I never knew I was gonna use this much paprika cooking.
Yeah, yeah,
Interesting.
especially when making Mediterranean food.
Wasn't that the baby spice in Blue's Clues, salt, pepper, and paprika?
I think so.
Here's your letter. So okay, so going to spices and cook. Okay, so I one of my thoughts was doing this kitchen reset would help you get a visual inventory, a mental inventory of what's in your kitchen because what we're going to embark on next is meal prepping and getting ready and how to maximize the resources in your day, whether it be time, money, whatever we need to do to make our days go by a little bit easier
Mhm.
because we're kind of tapping into our working brains from when we were working and our days and how they went and you know
It's not all about the emails and the meetings anymore.
right, because once you're off, you need to figure out how do you make your life easier so that you can spend more of your evening relaxing and spending
Yeah.
time with your family, which is where the good stuff is. And so, but I mentioned to you, I had a friend who would inventory her kitchen with the QR codes and have a spreadsheet of everything that was there. I mean, more power to people like that. Like, God bless y'all. That's got to be good. That's got to be very efficient and effective. That's not me. That's not me. I am.
I tried it once. I had a
It
I,
kinda
like, put
reminds me of something
together a
you would
li I
do.
I put together a list. Did I keep up with it? No.
Yeah. That
I'm
would
sure I have that list in a drawer somewhere.
yeah. It's in whatever planner was for that year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't have that anymore, but I tried that one time, and it's not a bad idea.
If we have any friends that do inventory their kitchen or keep a inventories, like, reach out to us. I
I
need help.
I know. As well, especially in the freezer, like we have our
Well, you have a
fridge.
hunter, so yeah.
Yes, I'm married to a hunter, so we have our fridge in the kitchen, but then we have another fridge in the garage along with a freezer in the garage. And yes, we do have meat that my husband does bring home. But, sometimes I end up buying stuff at Sam's or the grocery store and it goes in there and then I
Mm.
forget.
I always have aspirations of buying hamburger meat from Sam's, and then I end up not utilizing it. So I have to give up that dream because I think it would be very effective and efficient and cost
Yeah.
effective.
Oh,
But
very much so. Yeah. But that all goes with, baby steps.
baby steps, start small, start small.
Start small.
Starting small, you never lose. So okay, so our kitchen reset. This is a recap on how are you gonna reset your kitchen to be successful and a quick win for you. One is go through the fridge and pantry. Have a trash bag and just be ready to part ways
Yep.
with expirations, things you don't like. You're going to feel so much freer without all of that cluttering, and you can see what you have
Mhm.
because that's probably many meals to be made just if you get the clutter out of the way.
Yep.
Your storage containers,
Yep.
go through your storage containers,
And make some
spices.
room.
Yeah, make some
In the
room
process, you'll be making some room there too.
and go through your utensils, cookware.
Yeah, if you have
Be like
appliances,
Lizette. Do
like
you really need your George Foreman grill? Who
yeah.
knows?
And the same applies. I mean, if you use a slow cooker, some of
Yeah.
us have more than one slow cooker. You have to have all different sizes of
You know,
slow
my mom
cookers.
swore by her rice maker. Do you use a rice maker?
I do have a rice maker. I do.
Do you use your rice
Yes,
maker?
I
You
do.
do. Okay.
Now, it was the Instapot that I bought a few years ago, and I can honestly tell you I only used it for two things, spaghetti and rice.
Yeah. Well,
I never made anything else in it. And I did a declutter of my kitchen a year ago, and I moved it to the garage. It's still in the garage.
see, yeah.
But I do have a rice cooker that I bought, very inexpensive little thing. Oh, that thing works like a charm.
Okay, you're gonna have to send me the link because
Yes,
I need
it,
one.
it it works like a charm. But I do use a slow cooker. I love making meals in the slow cooker, and I also have an air fryer too.
See,
So
so you're really good.
those are some of the appliances that I do have that are stored away. They have their own space.
Yeah.
They're not visible, and they really do come in handy. I do like making some recipes from those, using those devices. And of course, I have my mixer as well too because I do like to bake, and
Yes.
so do the inventory. Do inventory of all the appliances that you have that you do use.
So if the listeners have learned anything about us today, they learned number one, that I love infomercials. And two, you love gadgets
I do. Yes.
and appliances.
Yes, I do. Yes, I
So,
do.
well, we hope this episode helps you find some peace in your kitchen reset, and we hope you join us again.
Until next time, may you embrace every season of your life with joy and gratitude.